Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Mari Still Plays, and yeah, hi. Usually you see me stream writing, or you see me stream whatchamacallit, it's attorney content with my friend Creatrix Tiara on Saturdays. Saturday nights, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. But it's a Monday night, and I thought, oh, I might as well do this. Why not? Um, Life and so first off, before I start, I wanted to acknowledge that I am on stolen land. I'm on the Yalukit Willem land of the people of the Kulin Nation here in Naarm, otherwise known as Melbourne, Australia. I pay my respects to elders past and present. I acknowledge that this is an ongoing colonial project, and I, as a settler here, I have had wonderful luck to be able to live, work, and play on this land, but it is not my land, and I am as much part of this colonial project, and it is therefore my responsibility to not only acknowledge that, but to support First Nations people in moving forward with accessing rights and reparations and equity and justice, a voice, and a treaty, and all the other things that they need in order for us to end this colonial project. Particularly as I come from a country that was a former colonial project as well. So yeah, I think it behooves me even more so to acknowledge that this land will always be, or always was, always will be Aboriginal land, and it has never been ceded to anyone. So yeah, now to explain really quickly, Life and Death Sims pack expansion pack dropped on Thursday. On Friday, I had the opportunity to play it, so I did. I played it on stream because I wanted to. I decided to do a 100 baby challenge with it, and this is my first 100 baby challenge that I'm actually streaming. I've talked about a previous challenge that I tried and started as just as a personal one to play, and it quickly morphed because I had different mods I was testing. I ended up with a clan that's kind of taking over the world, and it's very chaotic. There's 4 criminal gangs, there's a royal family, there's all this drama. But we're 30 odd babies in. I didn't want to start streaming it and then have everyone confused about backstory. So I thought, okay, I'll just start a new one. I'm also doing Ultimate Decades Challenge, so I'm kind of testing that one out before I want to actually stream a version of it or anything like that. So yeah, so I thought I'd do a 100 baby challenge. Oh my god, just because we're waiting for many mods to update, just even with just the actual game based stuff, it's chaotic and has been bonkers, absolute bonkers. So I've been enjoying it. We've got 4, no wait, we don't even have 4. We have 2 kids, 2 toddlers, and 1 infant, I think. Possibly. No, 1 infant, 1 toddler, 2 kids. I think that's where we're at. We have 4 babies. They're not actually counted as part of the 100 baby challenge until they age up into young adults, so then we have to help them survive up until that point, and then we can count them. So we actually have a 5th pregnancy on the way finally. It took a while. I was kind of almost tearing my hair out in the last stream. I don't have a time frame for these streams and a schedule for these streams, simply because, look, today's Monday night, it should be work night, but I'm playing because tomorrow is a public holiday for me. We have the Melbourne Cup that's happening in Australia. Currently, there's a lot of election talk happening. Tomorrow is also for the Americans who are watching. I understand it is your election, and the rest of us are also keeping an eye on it. So, So that's gonna be interesting. So if you do want to talk election stuff and politics and things, like feel free, you can jump in the chat and do that. That's also fine. Um, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now as well. So if you want my chat to be a place where you can do that, that's perfectly fine with me as well. I understand that that might be on people's minds a lot right now. Um, yeah. So with that being said, let's kind of get into the game. And by the way, welcome to. Just gonna type. Just so that. Just so that. Is this the one I wanted? This is the. Ah. Because I did play. And okay, this is our first. This is our. This is our. I do want. I think she's. I also feel like maybe at some put it. Darling randomize. We're doing like this babies. This is what they grew up with. Don't usually change looks. This is the thing I did not, because up here it does say we're in. There's we're inside. So I was very confused. And really, they asked me, okay, what season? It's Pamela. The people is TikTok. Apparently, people are even bullied one others. Uh, because he said, "Oh, we built Ravenwood." And I was like, okay. And people up, what do you mean it didn't have to notice? What are you? I was like, did I really notice? Was I? And I think maybe people don't realize until they get to win. But I feel like I've seen a amount of. So or whether that's only when you move a new family, die or something. This is Brian. It's this one and only girl. For the umpteenth, so she is. I want to change. So I did not build this as. I don't want the hell. We're going to 8 people at a time and not everybody needs. Okay, you. Okay. You.
Parsife? Ah, Cubepta.
You do your.
Open. Snoopa.
What improper? He's showering. He's the last. Eat your onigiri. Everything is level of you. You guys. Ooh, you could. What do you need to do? Go feed the baby. Do you not have grade school? Oh, everything you had 3 days. Oh, okay. I think you're skipping a day. Friends, but I'm me too. Wondering. Like we do need a bar. This is This one. There he is. Anything to. Ooh, your stream. Who would you mind? Usually adding people up on Discord. Hi, Tiara. Seems stream wise, I don't have a schedule yet. I don't have a schedule because right now I've been streaming around a lot of different. And I work out. What you doing here? Doing here, Tiara? I thought you had other things to do. I suspect all these randos asking you to policy. But general rule, I don't join gods on kind of, and I don't add people on. I. Ooh, synchronicity. Hello. I don't know anything. I have a long to-do list, and I'm not doing any. Handy audio. It was working fine before. What is this? It was working fine for all our Ace Attorney streams, so I'm very confused as to why it's not working fine now. Because I didn't change anything. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Oh, even then it was doing weird things. No, I don't think I know what it is. I am gonna check something quickly in settings. Okay, can you hear me now? Is it much better now? Is it much better now? Okay, no, I know you think it's the mic, but it's really robotic. Oh. So I went into settings and the sound for the microphone was down to 84, it wasn't up set at 100, so I moved it back up to 100. So assuming that makes the bass level a little bit louder. Because it might have just changed on its own, I don't know. But you're able to hear me during Ace Attorney, so I'm a bit confused as to why. Because I personally have not changed any settings between the Ace Attorney bass. What bass? Is bass? How about now? Better. Okay. Background. Testing. But also, we did set some filters. I have no. How is that? Is that better? Is that better now? I've turned noise gate off. Better for now. Hmm. Okay. Alright. So I don't know when you joined, but we've got a matriarch pregnant with the 5th child. My God, it was a drama to get the 5th pregnancy. Oh my God. These boys do not understand when you say don't use the protection. Right? We've got 2 kids now, as in their child age. Okay, they've grown up from toddler to child age. We've got Aaron and we've got Brian. They're both kids. We've got Christian, still a toddler. And we've got Delilah now an infant. And now baby 5 on the way. And I think, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what stage we just got pregnant though, so I think we're only just in first trimester at this point. So today's Friday, maybe Sunday is the baby, so we'll see. But I was getting really stressed because like there were 2 days where she was not pregnant and I was like, oh, time is ticking, because you're not allowed to use any other cheats in game to extend. You're not allowed to use any other cheats to extend the lifetime. Yeah, finally a girl, Delilah. Yeah, I was like, what the hell is happening? All these boys. Also, another thing to note is that we cannot count them as part of the baby challenge until they hit young adult stage. So they have to survive till then. So they cannot die as teens. They cannot be taken away by Sims CPS. So we have to kind of keep everything together. And I also read up in the challenges that if you have an occult baby, so you have like a spellcaster or a mermaid or an alien or a werewolf or a vampire baby, they have to keep that part of them. You get 2, it counts as 2 kids in the challenge instead of 1, but they have to keep that side of them a secret. And if it gets out to anyone outside of the family, then the whole family has to ignore that child, which is weird to me, but okay. And then if the matriarch gets to the stage of being an elder, then the matriarch can marry. But at that point, the youngest daughter has to take over, which could mean that we have teen pregnancies. And if that daughter takes over and is the heir and is a hybrid or like one of the occult sims, then you don't count them as two kids in the challenge anymore, you count them as one. But otherwise they count as two. But I don't think I've ever seen anyone remember that particular rule when I've watched 100 baby challenges before, and I think it's a bit boring. So I don't know if I'm going to stick by that. I think I might count them as one. Because God knows when I played my earlier sim, there's also a lot of weird ones. Okay, you can have a baby with Father Christmas. You can have a baby with Patchy. Patchy is a scarecrow in the game. Don't ask. Do not know. Do not ask. Okay. You can have a baby with the Grim Reaper. Do those sims then count as an occult sim? Because you do get certain traits, right? So if they count as occult sims, like, I don't want to say they're 1.5, right? It's confusing and the rules are not clear. So yeah, I don't know. We'll cross the bridge when we come to it, but we are romancing Father Christmas at the moment. However, we haven't had his baby yet, so he's kind of due next, if we can get him to understand what we want. Wait, then if they die too early, how does that affect alphabet naming? Do we need a replacement for the letter? I think we would have to remember. We continue with the letter naming. Also, okay. I think we continue with the letter naming, and because we're going A to Z, and we have to do A to Z, A to Z, A to Z, and then A, I think, to help. A to the 22nd letter of the alphabet, whichever one it is. I think at that point we could, whoever dies before they hit young adult or gets taken away or whatever, we'll add on to those letters, right? So we just keep a tally and we'll go, okay, then we still have to finish out the last alphabet to hit the 100. So that would be how we track it. And we also have a family tree provided it doesn't get broken. But also, would you consider modifying the rules for yourself? I saw an interesting Reddit discussion about it. Modifying the rules in the sense of what? The rules had been modified to allow any gender that can get pregnant, because you can set that in CAS when you build a sim. You can make a non-binary sim that either impregnates or gets pregnant, etc., or male sim, yada yada. All of that is up for you to customize. So it doesn't always have to be a matriarch. House rules. Yeah, one of the house rules we have is we're documenting the babies and the kids with photographs and things. And Kayla from Simsy, little Simsy, she had a fish or something for every. She documented she took pictures of the baby dads. She took pictures of the kids. And she also amassed a massive fish bowl collection with random fish in it. So people do create weird house rules for their 100 baby challenge things, but usually fun things like that. And then there are points at which they kind of go, too hard, deviating slightly from the challenge. People got to name the people got to name the fish in the fish bowls and with pun names. And so that was something you'd always come back to the videos for to see like the funniest pun name somebody he chose for the fish. People would name the kids, all of that. So yeah, if people have baby names, you can give me baby names. But right now I'm randomizing everything. Yeah, I don't know. House rules for myself. I don't know. I don't really know what I would modify at this point. Like previously, I never bothered to. Some people go all out and they'll like do outfit changes every time you go through a phase, age phase, or you grow up. I'm not doing that. I'm changing their looks when they hit teens, and then a little bit when they hit young adult. I'm randomizing everything, and then we see like when they get to teen stage, etc. We kind of see what kind of personality they have, and we kind of go with it. So it was very easy to like see some personalities with like some of the Sims I had because their traits were randomized. And you'd have to build like backstories for some of the things they got caught up in and stuff. Okay, easy on yourself. Personal save, I definitely cheated the infants and the toddlers. Well, I didn't have infants in the game at that stage, but the toddlers and the babies. But I was also for a long time, I was living on a tiny house lot. And so it was, I got like all the buffs from being on a tiny house lot. It makes like learning skills easier for the kids, and it's more homey and more comfortable and all of that stuff. So it made things a little bit easier, definitely. And I think like there was something somewhere in the list of rules that I had before I did the personal save. Someone had added a rule about how many skills to what level a teen should have in addition to the 8th grade before they aged up, and I eventually just went by 8th grade because when you have 7 kids in a house, it's kind of hard to keep track of who's doing well in what skill. We are really good with the kids right now. They've kind of got the skills they need to go up to 8th grade, and anyway, trying to get to grade 8 requires you to have X many skill, hit level 3 in so many skills, etc. That's part of the plus your homework and your attention in school, right? So all of that. So kind of was a bit lax on those things. That's his dad. Congratulating him on his birthday while he's asleep. He's not at school today because he just aged up, so they don't go to school immediately. But he's done his homework. He's all prepared. He's a good boy. I wanted you to do something. Yes, please look after yourself. Eat something and go back to bed. Is what I think you should do. And maybe you should come and put this kid here. Grades are up. Oh my god, what did you get? What did you get? You're a B student. Yay, well done, but you're stressed. I understand. I understand. You do that. See, at least you can get yourself like a meal, even if there isn't a meal. Get yourself a sneak. Well done. Oh no, you have a loose tooth. Okay. Get yourself a snack and then you can pull your tooth out if you want. Okay, and you go back to bed, please.
The scroll ball. Ugh.
I know everything is smelly. Everything is always smelly when you have kids, right? Especially when you have 3 boys in a row, okay? Wait till they hit teens. Wait till they hit the teens. Is this jutting? I didn't even realize. I thought this was like flush with the wall, but it's not. It's jutting out. Oh, my bad. Okay. She was eating her onigiri and then she went to bed. Okay, for Christ's sake, woman. Put it away. Okay, you should probably pull your tooth out. And now look at the wonders of modern dentistry, okay? You can fix your missing tooth. You don't need to go to the dentist. And voila, tooth fixed. It's so weird to me. I don't understand. Yes, it's the real life. It is very much fantasy. Clean up. You washed your hands. You didn't. Okay, interesting. Interesting child you are. Skill. What is the skill you've got? Mental. Okay. Okay, so we need to hone that. Are you done?
This grove.
Okay. Take a shower then. You. The leftovers in here, but oh, don't have. That's for your mom. We don't have a microwave. Just have a sandwich. It's calling. I can't believe you're still seeing Michael. I just don't get what you see in him. Oh. You jealous? Are you jealous? We can add you to the roster. He's mean. Is the Tooth Fairy in this game? No, the Tooth Fairy is not in this game as far as I'm aware. Missed opportunity. I think you might be able to put it under your bed. I don't know, can you? No. Are you done? You wanted to go shower, so go shower. Baby alert, baby alert, baby alert. Use your diaper. Are you hungry? Yes, you are. Okay. Baby care, change her diaper. I think you need a bath. Up to it, boy. That's enough. That's enough. Your baby sister's coming in. Come here, come down here. Go to your homework. Okay, on sleep for now. Kid is bored. He's energized.
Uh-huh. Debbie Bubby. O'Neill, O'Neill.
Being fussy. Why can't you feed this child? Fine, bottle feed this kid. What the heck? Yeah, that's darling. I'm eating everything. I nearly got a heart attack. Kid wants to be bottle fed. Okay. You just gone back to bed. I thought I woke you up to go eat.
Whoa!
You've also got what? Why is everyone getting the weird tooth thing? No. No. Oh! Oh, you want to see your son? Oh. I think not. First off, he's doing his homework, right? But also, second, your wife's not going to be very happy about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not used to them coming and hanging out with the kids. Like, what for? Like, why do these men keep calling me to ask me these questions? Can't you make a decision yourself? No kidding. Key point being, you have to think on it, not anyone else. Okay, you can do extracurricular. Why don't you do that? Okay, I'll put this kid down.
Aw, Nubu.
Trial this toilet situation with me. I want to see if it works.
Oosh, oosh.
I think it works. Oh, brilliant. Did not think it would work in that corner, but okay. You're coming all the way down here, but you're refusing to eat the damn thing? Just eat it. You made it. What the heck? So while you at it, happy travel is over. Okay, well done. Now can you have you done? Yes. Why is this here? We have a. Why did it end up in your inventory? That's so weird. Okay, you took that. That's fine. You're all waking up now. What do you want? You need assistance. What else do you need? Alright, okay, we don't have food. You can't have cake. Full food. What are we going to do? You're gonna have to hold on a second because your mom has to cook now. We can cook a gourmet meal. Who wants a gourmet meal? Caprese.
Yips, yips, yips.
Caprese salad. Hey, the brother. Both of you need some.
Goyim. Da buste. Theo smish. Zor. Budish.
Meal.
Aha! A kunkaroo. Gorbe smooth. Gomi choba. Chuba sush Felena. Kawasi Daibarai. Johnny New Shovel. Helna. Moibi. Clapline.
Ask if movies are going on. There should be a thing where
Zobo
we
Grana.
can play together.
Zobrinta. Miss.
Yeah.
Hurry!
Oh, she herself needs a bathroom. Missing family. Okay.
Oh, Flonse. Oh, yes. Ah, Yadaville, Yadaville.
Okay, so birthday party. For infants, I think we can just age them up and then breathe a sigh of relief. Relief. Relief, I tell you.
Oh, Isa. Shanice.
I can't hear noises. There should be hearing. Why is that? Oh, they're biting their toes. Oh, so cute. They're biting their toes. I think we just aged them up and be done with it. So yay, birthday time! Okay. Gonna roll a die. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clingy, oh great. Oh yeah, 2 young cat in this version, that's fine. Put the child down. So we have to take a photo of the child.
Nose. Oh, Giovanni. Jumpa. Oh.
Look at this fashionista. Look at the fashionista. Maybe she ends up being like this 70s horse girl, like she's got horses, these 70s looking shades on. In fact, she looks like she looks like a mini version of Adam from Adam Ruins Everything. So stylish, I know. So stylish. And I now need to give her this iPad gadget. What does she need immediately? Okay. We're going to this potty training business. I'm half wondering whether I cheat the potty training skill for all toddlers because that is such a time suck and such a long haul thing. God, like you can't cheat everything you don't like about the challenge. How is it then a challenge, right? So are you telling a story right now? There ain't no story. It was exciting in the beginning, but I can imagine that this starts to get a bit boring because like it seems so repetitive. I'm just freaking amazed that we got to like 4 kids in 1 week of gameplay. Like what, So I'm pleased about that. Okay, you should go sleep. I think you need to sit down and start learning. You only need to do your okay, you need to have some fun. Okay, yeah, you can do some sim ship and get up to level 3. You guys are jabbering, okay. But you need to go to the bathroom, so go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. You can come up and assist. Will you? If you reach thinking level, do that instead. What do you want to do? Do you have any wants? Not really. And then you like kind of look to it. Okay. 1 skill to level 2. What is? Okay. You have like a. You're really social. You're like a freaking butterfly. Okay. Why don't you then just jump to everybody? Jump to this one. This one needs a common skill. Nicole1223. Thank you for following. So I actually thought like my 100th follower was yesterday, but my I don't know, my follower count is still at was at 99 before, and then it was 98 when I checked after the stream yesterday. So you might be my 100th follower. Thank you. Acquired thinking skill. Delilah is now edge. you can max. Oh, thank you. Very sweet of you. Very, very sweet of you. You can max out the logic skill when they start becoming a teen. If you max out the mental skill, you get about like two. You have to kind of go from 0 to 10 when you hit teen for the logic skill. So you can get like 0 to 2 done if you max out the mental skill as a child. I can guarantee you one of them is going to be an Edgeworth, okay? There's 100 kids. I was just randomly browsing because I started playing Call of Duty with my boy. But how was all your Halloween? Don't know if you guys celebrate it or not, in which case I apologize. You don't need to apologize. We don't. Well, I didn't celebrate much. I worked on Halloween, so I got into my morning meeting and everybody had decided to like just for fun put something on that looked like a costume or was costume adjacent, let's say. And I went and got this massive thing, which is actually like a sort of graduation cloak thing, but I call it my witch's cloak. So I just put this on and held up a chopstick and pretended I was a witch. And one of my colleagues had actually, because I guess because he has a small kid as well, he had like fashioned something out of almost tissue paper or something like that and cut holes and mouth in it. And it actually, people thought it was a ghost, but I was like, is that Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas? Because it looked like that. Someone else had a thing on that looked like they had a knife stuck through their skull. Don't need Halloween for Spooktober. No, but for us, a Halloween and Diwali coincided, so it was interesting. So yeah, that was like the gist of it. I live in an apartment complex now, but previously we did dress up because prior to COVID, we lived in a block of units, semi-detached units, and so there would be kids in the neighborhood that would walk up the street and look, and we had to put like a little notice to say, come up the driveway and come to our place and we'll give you treats. And my partner loves dressing up. He has a costume collection, so it's a fun thing to do in that sense, but otherwise we don't go to a party or anything like that. Yeah, so we didn't do much. Yeah. Spiders, yes. So my neighbor is a lovely Indian lady went for a place Diwali. Yeah. So we had a Diwali function on Saturday, and actually Creatrix Tiara's in the chat, and they performed at the Diwali function. So they did a show. We had a fire alarm go off in the middle of the show. It was very interesting. We all evacuated and had to come back, and they continued on with the show. But it was a nice show. So we went to that. But that was on Saturday, not on Thursday. So yeah, and the Friday was a day off for me, but it was new moon as well. So it was I went and got my hair done. I went and got my hair done. Which apparently was a good thing to do. As long as you check for them, like you're fine. It's been a while since somebody got bitten by something venomous. Yeah, in some areas of the country, it is definitely like you should check, especially if you have like outdoor shoes. and you leave them out as you would like boots if you're walking around like a rural area or country area. Like you take them off and then you like put them outside the door. So you always like make sure you check. There are definitely a lot of arachnophobes here. I have plants on my balcony and I do get spiders. Um, and I'm sure that some of them are venomous spiders, but I'm not bothered too much by it. Like you're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, like not in the city, more in country areas. Country areas, there's a lot of places for them to like hide and stuff. Definitely. But like you do get like occasionally in a suburb somewhere you might see a brown snake. They're venomous. So you do see the snakes, the spiders. There are I mean, in the city, I think magpies during magpie season are dangerous because they swoop you. They're very territorial and they'll swoop you. So if you're on a bike or something, the magpie may not hurt you, but you might fall off your bike and then have a more serious injury or something. But they do swoop your head as well. So that is, yeah, that's hard. Sort of secondary damage. Secondary, and like you do see kangaroos in more outlying suburbs. So if you go to we're in Melbourne, both Tiara and I are Melbourne based, now I'm based, and so if you go to this place called Geelong, it's now becoming like the cities are sprawling out so much that before you would see a bit of countryside in the drive down to Geelong, and now you don't see much of that at all. It's just like being built up along this transport corridor. But there are areas in these suburbs that for a long time, like because they're close to national parks or they've been designated like that, like you can see kangaroos and things like that. And kangaroos you have to be careful of because you can if you provoke them or they're for whatever reason mad, they can disembowel you with their hind legs. Oh, what did they dress up as? Magpie is more likely to swoop white people. That is bizarre. Is it because like other people kind of go out of their way to avoid them? Is it something cultural like that? Like that's possible, right? Like, is it like, oh shit, scary bird? Like you've told us enough, we are not going near. Whereas the weapons are like, hey, this is the best way for me to ride my bike. I'm going. Is that what it is? Um, yeah. What did they dress up as? Okay, from we scream. Yeah, I think I know. I don't haven't watched a lot of horror movies, but I think I know the one you're talking about. Like the elongated. Oh no. I don't know. I haven't focused. What would it be? Shall we blame it on Lance Armstrong? um, I don't know. I like I say, I don't watch a lot of horror movies, so I'm not always up to date on all the characters in them. So I don't know. Was he the one being chased by Ghostface? Like, was he the damsel in distress? Yeah, like, I would have thought it would be the one who died. For sure. Yeah, definitely for sure. Not just magpies, like pigeons have memory, crows have memories. Um, we know that they do. Who else has memories? I would think like most birds, like because you got budgerias, parrots. They all have memories. We know that they do. That they communicate. I would think any bird we probably domesticated probably has a memory, like, and is able to communicate information. It's like elephants do this too, right? They talk about which humans are safe and stuff because you've got elephants on reserves that avoid poachers and go to, even if they're shot by poachers, they go to other humans for help when you think they just run away from any human. Yeah, funny enough, the daughter was Ghostface with the knife, my pocket knife. You can laugh too. Yeah, that is cool. Aw, well done, Kaden. Like, I will tell you, when I was growing up, not every 15-year-old boy I knew would have like the self-confidence to like put themselves in a position where like you know they'd be like in part of a duo and they'd be the victim and everything. So kudos to your boy for that. I have to say the way some of the boys I knew as teenagers would treat other teenage boys and the sort of like peer pressure that was going on was not great at the time. But that was like about what, 25 odd years ago. So yeah. God, that is a long time ago. Jesus. I'm very sad that my partner did not really get much of an opportunity to dress up this year because he's the one who really, really loves it. I don't know what he would have dressed up as though. He's always had like his costumes live under our bed. Like he really loves dressing up. He used to do amateur theater as well. So you can't potty train a kid. Okay, that's interesting to me. So side note, but do either of you have sore throat remedies? I'm trying all sorts of things. Okay. Garlic, honey, lemon tea, orange juice, Difflam, Panadol, antihistamines. Interesting that your antihistamines not going down. You've tested for COVID, right, already? Do you have tests? My go-to remedy, is Kottamalli. So Kottamalli for Amber and anyone else is how can I explain it? It is a herbal drink, but it is you do put some honey or sugar in it so you can drink it. So you get coriander seeds or cilantro seeds, and you dry roast them in a pot. So you get a pot, I'll put it on the stove, Don't put any oil or water in it. No oil, no water yet. First, you toast the seeds in the bottom until they're dark brown. Then you add the water because you're activating the seeds first. And then you, once you put the water in and it starts boiling, you add some ginger, grated ginger, to it, and it'll really start boiling. So you just let it do that, watch it for a little while, and then you take it off the stove, and you strain it into something, and you add sugar to taste, and then you can drink that. And that should boost your immune system. It should be antibacterial, antiviral. What else could you possibly take? If you want, you can add some cloves in there as well because they're in astringent. They're really good. They're also antiviral and they're slightly numbing. But I've never tried that before, adding cloves in. So, but that would be my guess. Oh, thanks, Doris. Mostly having fun. The skit was Caden means the best matters my friend. Doing a little backstab. Oh, that's hilarious. Reenacting that every single time. Oh my god, that's so brilliant. Brilliant. What seeds again? Coriander or cilantro, same thing. Americans call it cilantro. But the seeds, not the leaves. Which I think you should have in your kitchen already. Salt water is a good tip too, yes. Unfortunately, you're allergic to penicillin. Otherwise, I could have told you how to isolate penicillin, but we'd be here for weeks if you tried to isolate penicillin at home. I just learned how to do it myself, like in the sense that like I found out how. Oh my god, okay, we've been jabbering and the time has been going. Why don't you go get yourself some cereal because you need to eat something. And then after that, maybe you go to the bathroom. You reached this communication level 2. You can keep going. You can keep going. In a minute, I will take you off and give you some food. Have you managed to catch up on sleep? Oh my god. Brilliant. Finally. How many energy failures have you had? Can we find out? We can find out. It's logged. Logged in the system. Let's see. Okay, no, you have to be awake for me to do that. That's fine. Okay, what do you want to do for fun? What do you like doing? Do you want to pull this tooth out? It's annoying, isn't it? No need for dentistry. You should go out actually. Like it's a fun day. Go out and meet some people. Say hi. Since you like jabbering to people, just say hi. See who talks to you. Oh my god, yeah, go talk to him. That'll be fun. Ooh. I am feeling very unsatisfied with our relationship. If you're mean to me while I feel this way, our romantic relationship will suffer. Jeffrey Landgrab, we have your daughter, so we don't care. You are surplus to requirement. Lack of connection is causing dread of solitude. Encourage your sim to nurture their relationships or learn to enjoy their own company. Remember, being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. Oh, that's nice. That was very positive. Can we go across this bridge? Where should... Ooh, we can. Oh my god, there's lots of places to go. I didn't even realize. Oh, there's this big manor house in the game, and this is it, I think. Ruins! Ruins to explore. I think this must be... Ooh, what? What? Oh my god, it's an angry ghost. Do you want? I don't think you as a child should go there. We need to send your mother when she's pregnant because then she can't die. But then oh, what? There's a vision wheel. Oh, what? What is this plant anyway? Lily flower. Okay. Yeah, that's for frogs. What? This is all back behind. Oh my god, this is all part. Oh my god, it's a creepy manor. Maybe we should have moved in there. I don't think we had the funds for it. Wait, where's our house? I lost our house. I have lost our house. Oh, okay. Also ensure ears are protected through. Oh, but I still think it's brilliant for both of them to think it up and go do it. That's amazing and fun. So when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of freedom to like go out and do stuff because we were in the middle of I grew up in Sri Lanka and we were in the middle of a civil war situation, so it wasn't always safe. So depending on like how your family felt about things, because you could still go out and walk around, but definitely for like young women, it was not always that safe. Some people obviously had like absolutely no choice but to do that. But if there was a choice, you generally moved around in just gonna have you go explore the world. Why not go explore the world? So yeah, so Halloween wasn't a big thing in Sri Lanka when I was growing up. Sometimes some places might do something as sort of like some sort of marketing gimmick or whatever, but it was very much seen as an American thing. This way, collect assignment. That too. Okay, right. You go do all those things because we'll find out about them in due course. Oh dear. Okay. Bye. Go sleep because you're hungry. You definitely hungry. You need to be. Why did I wake you up? You don't need to. I forgot I don't need to wake you up. Oh, no, wrong thing. I'm opening all the wrong choices. Open. Oh, I'm glad you're in a good mood. Grab serving. Okay, you're up. What do you need? You also need something. Grab a serving. You also grab something. You can all eat at the same time. Brilliant. Did we work out? Okay. Card new mail. If it up appears to be blank. See, I thought they would put stuff in here, but they haven't. Which seems a bit weird to me. Why not? Like that would have been such a lovely Easter egg to like go, oh, who's buried here? And they've got all these bits and pieces. Like you go to the cemetery and you're like, oh, who's buried here? And you don't bloody well know. Why? Because all the graves are blank. You're like, is there a quest where you have to fill in who's buried where? Is that why half the ghosts are like angry? He can't read this till he's a teen, which is weird. I can go play with the Spectre. I wanted to read this collector song though. Okay. That goes in here, that goes in there. You can go to sleep. It's about to. Oh. Is something wrong? Are you okay? Where is the spectre? Does he not want to play with you? Oh, there are flies. Why are there flies? Okay. Don't play with the spectre then if he doesn't want to play with you. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Does your house have no walls? No, you can put the walls down in order to play. Oh, there's a war there. Really, that's dangerous. Isn't India and Sri Lanka like the same kind of like Aussie and no, that's dangerous talk about pairs of countries, yes. You don't say that. No. That's like asking if the US and Canada are the same. No, they're not. Like US and Mexico the same? No. Right. We are neighbors. We're not the same. There's a lot of diversity and variety in the Indian subcontinent. You can definitely make a case for like where the borders have been placed and whether those borders are accurate, but there are people thinking of themselves as different nations, for sure. Because the borders were not necessarily always dictated by the people themselves, more by the colonial powers. Yeah, no, you wouldn't say that either. Dear future business friend, a representative of the Guild of Awesome Collections will be here at Crow's Crossing. Buy this sign to buy your cool stuff every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday during the Ravenwood Family Day. Be sure to check back on these days or keep an eye out for our signs in other neighborhoods. Oh, okay. Right. So I think at some point when we do, there's a tarot card deck collection thing in this game. So that might be part of that.
Destiny.
Okay. Charlesons can try to get gifts from the nearby friendly specters on the family days. Okay. Well, today is a family day. Where is this? Hello? Isn't today a family day? Excuse me. This is the cemetery. I've gone past it. Okay, here we go. So this is the family day celebration. We must have just started. So why don't you... Oh, this... Chat with Freddy, chat with Spectre. Oh, hey, Abe. Where's the lawyer? The lawyer was here. We made a will with the lawyer. And then the guy who sells you a crow, crow. There's a new death in the game, which is death by crow or a murder. If you provoke them, that's what they do. Why don't you go do that? Oh, you didn't want a shower, you wanted a bath. Okay. You can't shape. This needs to be cleaned. Now, I was considering this in the previous stream, but we're not allowed to hire a nanny and we cannot hire a cook, but we can hire a maid. So I'm wondering whether we do. I mean, that kind of helps us a little bit. Spoopy. Srila, of course. So Sri Lanka had, so when it was Ceylon and the British were in charge, in people's minds it was all like much the same, right? But in the British governing system, they definitely recognized that they had to have like different offices So there was an office for if you went and worked in the Ceylon Civil Service, that was the Ceylon Civil Service, that was just on the island. And then you'd go work in the Indian Civil Office in India, right? Which at that point, yes, included Bangladesh and Pakistan. And then when independence happened in 1947 for India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, they laid down some borders. Those borders have been a bit iffy, which is the best way of putting it. People don't agree with where those borders are, but they do agree that they are different nations for the most part. Or they've built themselves up over time with nationalism to think of themselves that way, for sure. There is commonality across borders. Borders are not always a hard and fast set thing, right? Things are very, very. On the island, though, we didn't get independence till 1948, and the real reason they hung on to us was we were a strategic shipping point in the movement of ships across the Indian Ocean, because south of us, there's nothing. But if you hug the coastline, and this was before Suez, if you have to go from Europe to China by ship, you have to hug the coast and go around the coast of Africa, hug it all the way up, and then you have to go cut across, hug the coast all the way down through India. But you can cut across, instead of going up into the bays around India, you can just cut across straight from a certain point of Africa and hit the Maldives and Sri Lanka, stop, refuel, and then cut across again to Southeast Asia, and then go up through the islands and the straits and get through to China that way. Otherwise, you have to go across from South Africa. You have to sail till you hit Australia and manage to turn left before you hit the Australian coast in enough time to avoid being shipwrecked, because you get no warning. Australia is very flat. It turns up suddenly on the horizon, so you can't even see the mountains and whatnot. You can't see before you hit the reefs, and then you end up shipwrecked, right? So you have to know when to turn left to avoid that and hug the coast and go up to Indonesia and Southeast Asia. So you need, like, we were a strategic shipping point and a refueling station, and we also had spices and gems and gold. So we were very useful. And they had plantations for tea and coffee and cinnamon and all of that stuff as well. So they would get goods from us and things on the way. So they didn't let go of us until 1948, a full year later. It wasn't entirely bloodless, but it probably had far less bloodshed because there was such a fight to gain independence in India. Such a massive fight, right? And like, it went state by state by state by state. It wasn't all at once. So it was over a prolonged period in India. And and then at some point they were just like, we're kind of, we've now just finished 2 world wars. And we've had to fight India for independence over the independence stuff, and now, like, these other countries want independence. And I think it was just it was just easier to just let Sri Lanka go. So by February 1948, they were just like, yeah, okay, fine. But the independence movement had been happening for decades before that. Like, people had started drawing up constitutions and things and whatnot before that. And we inherited a whole bunch of problems because we'd been governed in a British system for 300 odd years, and before that we'd been governed in a Dutch system for 200 odd years. And before, and like in a part Dutch system. So there was a lot of institutional knowledge of how we governed ourselves when we had kings lost with the Dutch and the British colonization. So we didn't know what the heck to go back to. Everyone had died off by the time the British left, right? Anyone who had that knowledge kind of like put. And what we had was like British settlers' accounts of what was on the island when they came. And it was always through their lenses, so it's not always entirely fully reliable because they'll look at something, they'll put their own spin on it, right? So you're just like, yeah, no, that's not what that's about. Like, we do this for this reason, not for the reason you think it is. But yeah, it's but there's no one to tell them that, right? And they write it down in these books, and then these books are all that you have. So there's a lack of knowledge. So we adopted the only system we knew at that point, which was the British one, and now we have a bit of a hodgepodge of a system. So you know our history, we know like dates and times and things, but there's a lot of cultural knowledge that has been lost over time, for sure. Just things like day-to-day running of things and stuff like that. That would have been useful for us to build those sorts of systems on. But instead we've had to build on a slightly westernized version of stuff. Yay, you're negative. Woohoo! Why is everyone in your family deathly low on fun? The two kids will get stressed out by school. So like the first kid is getting stressed out by school, but also like Sims at the drop of a hat. So like some of the kids, especially if they're infant toddlers, like if they don't like something, then suddenly bam, right? So he's sad. His fun bar is actually up. Her fun bar is actually up, but she said, why she said? She's like, I don't want to wake up. And honestly, I stand because that's how I feel in the mornings. I hate it. I hate it. So I fully understand why Madam does not want to get up anymore. Yeah, so otherwise she's having the time of her life. Like, look, she's happy. She's happy. It's just a buff. This kid's also up on fun. He's going to have fun because he's doing something that makes him interested. He has vitiligo. See, isn't that cute? They put that in the game. Aaron's the one that's definitely low, but that's because he went to school and he studied hard. So if you go to work or you go to school and you study or work hard, you tend to come home tense and stressed. And then very quickly you also get a buff that's burnout. It's very funny. And then you get to take a day off work. I need. You can't go. This is the other problem. Child, no, you're not even done yet. What are you doing? I sent you to have a shower. Why are you playing in the bath? What? Gonna have to now send your mother downstairs here to wash her hands in the sink 2,500 times. Wash your hands in the sink. Because you're in the way. Also, let's draw a daily reading, shall we? Alright. Do you need to sleep? Go to sleep. You were just put to bed. Go to sleep. 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 I like this pop-up. It's just a helpless toddler. They're just a baby. I'm just a baby. Yeah, and look, now he's having fun. Hurry up. Oh. Holding up the bathroom for everybody. How are you? Are you having fun? Why are you just standing here? There are actual people here you can get to know. There's a young adult. Okay, never mind, she's a celeb. You can get to know Jeb. You can talk to. You can ask for a gift. Chat with the Spectre. You can. It's already providing therapy to somebody. Okay, no one. Where are the kids actually? That is such a good point. Where are the kids? Oh, where's the crow? Has the crow gone? Oh, look, you're hungry? Come eat something. Hot dogs. What would you like? Hot dogs, tuna casserole, chili, chips and salsa. You see, you have a lot of things to do. If you're bored, you can come and play with Kohei, and that's brilliant because then you can. Do you think there would be a donor? Because I'm not entirely sure that they swing in our direction. But maybe they buy. So the Sri Lankan Civil War officially ended in 2009. 2009, yeah. Lasted for 25 years. Yes. What is yes? What's yes? What was the yes in relation to? That's so funny. Ah, what was that in relation to? I'm so confused. What? I think she does know him. She's met him. But he was wearing something else, so I didn't quite even twig. Oh, look, her hygiene's up. Thing she has to do while her firstborn hogs the bathroom. I can't even make you clean the shower while you're in there. Can you clean the shower? No, see, you can't. You can repair it, which is weird to me. How come you can repair it but you can't clean it? Like that's just yeah, okay. Weird. Now she's gonna be confident, yes. Okay, let's pick a tarot card for the day.
Oh, Neebs!
Ooh, coins reverse. Notoriety and greed have you in the land grabby clutches. Well, yes, I have one of the kids here. It may be best to put aside material goods and focus on what can be salvaged. Just let the coins fall where they may. Rummaging in trash or gaining online followers is desired. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Are we gonna get something if we find a trash bin to rummage in? Can we rummage in our own trash? Have we put anything in our own? Can't rummage in that one. Cannot rummage in that one. No fresh trash to rummage. Oh, curses. Come on. No, put the trash bin. Yeah, trashy, trashy, trashy. I don't think she's gonna find any, but she can go out and do some other things. Kids are grown enough. The two battas are fine. Yes to him in Dona. Yeah, we could try. I mean, eventually we could. Oh, they are talking to you. Did you get a gift from them? Oh my god, we got lots of things, okay. Striped duck frog, eggplant world frog. You can breed them together. Let's try that and see what did you get. Ooh, new frog. Baconite. Tooth Fairy! Certificate, there you go. That's your answer. You get a certificate from the Tooth Fairy. Naoki hugging his son, Yoshi. There's no fresh trash to rummage. Actually, come here because you need to get to know Cletus and Kiyoshi and Jeb Harris seem to have a thing going. Naoki, Megumi, the whole family is here. Naoki, Megumi, parents of Kiyoshi. And their townies. I don't know. Yeah, throw that away so your mother can go rummage through the trash. Ooh! Come say hi. Is this the mysterious merchant you can sell stuff to? Can you have a baby with a ghost? She has instant attraction to everybody. Nancy Landgraf is the crow handler? That's a bit weird. I'm not sure I buy that. Max called it. Arcade is. Oh, wait, I wanted us to rummage. Okay, go rummage, quickly, go rummage. Actually, get through this too. Trash. What are you doing? Are you finally? Oh my god, finally you're out of the bath. Finally. Okay, what do you want to do? You want to stay on the lot because you're a loner. I think you've managed to stay on the lot for more than 8 hours, mate. I think you've kind of managed that. Okay, baby is upsetted. Go talk to you. Go talk to the kid. Did you rummage? Did you rummage? Did we get anything? A leopard frog. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, go rummage again. Ooh. Okay, let's go home now. You're now tired. Close a little full. Okay. That's fine. You can come back here because you need to potty train your child. If you want to go out and about, you can. Why don't you go out and explore a bit? Go say hi to the mysterious merchant. See, ooh, that might have an epitaph. So this is the start part of the cemetery. So you come up in here. You can go into this crypt, you can become a mortuary assistant, etc. All of this stuff. Oh! Oh, see, we're getting an inheritance. We're getting an inheritance. This is the usual inheritance, okay? I've called to inform you that your great grandsecond, once removed cousin's friend's grandpa has passed away and for some reason has left a vast fortune specifically to you. Will you accept? And if you click money, 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 give now, you have to get married within 7 days to get the inheritance, and it's like some 20 grand or whatever. If you say under what conditions, you only get like 2,000 odd bucks, but yeah. This is what we say. Oh, very clever. Well, there were some conditions, but one of the conditions was there would be no conditions if you asked if there were any conditions. So there are no conditions. Wait, right. And then this is the origin story. Oh, because the kid is looking at the Moppy the goat statue. Not every village can claim a goat as its founding hero, but the tale of Moppy is just that. Long ago, a group of medieval nomads led astray by the bewitching tarot reader Lady Raven Dancer Goth were on the brink of starvation when they encountered a clever goat. Choosing to follow the goat rather than feast on her, they were guided to a land rich in resources. Grateful, the nomads settled there, naming the area Ravenwood after Lady Ravendancer's Wood and honoring their savior with a fountain in Moppy's name. Despite modern skeptics, the legend endures and few dare to dismiss the ancient goat's impact on the village. Okay, it's a bit too late to potty train the kid, seems like. So we're going to... This is the mod I wanted to put in earlier, and it was updated, so I put it in. So far it hasn't broken anything. So when they're teens, we'll get to randomize their orientations and things. So where in the States are you based, Amber? If you don't mind us asking that. I assume you're in the States. But you may not be. Rockland Festival Zone, but yeah, I can't go with you, mate. No. You're busy. I'm going to bed. Oh, you're having a discussion. Can you ask Giselle stuff to him? Can haggle. Haggle for what, though? Like, if you had something to sell to him, how would you sell it? Was my question. Are you not able to sell it? Did somebody else have to sell it? Oh, here we go. Early demise. Jilted lover of Olive Spectre, for what is worse than losing love, but losing love at such a young age. Oh my god, okay. Early demise. Okay, these may have epitaphs on them. I don't think, yeah, they're just ridiculous. We can't even. You might be wondering why a top secret agency like ourselves would reach out to someone with a big reputation. Yeah, why? That's the whole point. People regard you so well, who would expect that you're a secret agent? If you're up for it, we'll pencil you in to start in a lead detective rank 5 role. And by the way, this conversation never happened. We can't do jobs. Sorry. It is not you, it is us. And I also like, hold on. We have a new toddler in the building. And we forgot to put the picture up. Normal for name. No. So stylish. So cute. We have monies. What should we do with the monies? Is my question. Last time we expanded the place a little bit, but I'm not sure we can expand. I mean, technically we could, but there's a nice little roofing bit here. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we can do. Money. What do you need to do? Mr. Thomas, what do you need to do? You need to go back to bed. Go to sleep. You need to eat and then go to bed. You're gonna give birth soon ish. I don't know where you are in your period. Your pregnancy, rather. Snob. Okay, you're reading now. Okay. I think you let go of something that you shouldn't have let go of, but okay. Ichabod Spectre, married Olive Spectre. If a body meets a body, bring him pumpkin pie. If a body meets a body, bring him pumpkin pie. So now we have to make pumpkin pie and bring him pumpkin pie. Is that what we do? This is so entertaining. Okay, read Epitaph there. Go read all of these. These are so cool. Talent show. Look, I love the idea, but one, I'm pregnant, right? And I need my stats up before I waltz off. Oh, keep read that really fast. Euthanasia. Married Olive Spectre. Or to have. Wait, is it? Oh, to have shed thy mortal coil with such reckless abandon. And then rigor mortis. Though he was a stoic and quiet man, a stiff upper lip is its own virtue. So these are all the people that she supposedly killed. And I was looking for them in here in the actual, well, no, this is her house, I think, but in the actual graveyard, which is down here. But they're all up there. These are all blank. When I go look at them, they're all blank. But obviously it stretches out, like, you know, there are random graves in the middle of the woods and things, like, what the heck? And then you got this manor business, and there's a poor child's grave there. Poor Edith. Whatever happened to Edith? So many mysteries. What's on this side? What's in here? Not sure there's anything in here. And this is the town hall. This is so interesting. I want to know if like we have options to put down similar town halls elsewhere, like, or does everybody who has to make a will come here? We've been able to make a will, by the way. What do you want to do? Okay, so kids can't go in and explore. That's interesting. That you can't do that. What's this? What's the one thing? Hey, go say hi. Go make a friend. Go make a friend. Go in. Why are the adults winning? Oh, go talk to her. Go talk to her. Go talk to her. That's a crow handle, friends. Buy fun things, games, musical instruments, art. Oh, I will at some point buy them something for sure. But I mean, right now you seem okay. Because like you can have your fun go up by like telling each other jokes and things as well. In terms of fun things, they've got a TV they can watch. And also, what was I going to say? I wanted to get a skill of theirs up. Mental, but then the social skills up. So, can definitely tell. Oh, actually, I have a marbles game that we can put in the garden for them to play. That would be nice. Yeah, okay. We do have a couple of things that she has to do. Like, she has to go talk to some anonymous ghosts. She. I don't know what a guardian tree does, but we have to find this guy. Okay. Okay, his loner thing is getting pinged. Come back home and go to bed. Okay, you're sleeping, that's fine. No. Pop baby. my god, it's a kid has been eaten in bathtub. Oh my god, what? What? Why? Okay, so she's going to go sort out the bladder. This kid is going to need a bath in a second. Just hang on a second. Oh wait, you don't even need to sleep. Go for it and then need you to get your skills up to come. Is it broken? No, it hasn't broken. I think you should go to this full moon revelry thing. No, actually, let's not go to the full moon revelry thing. Let's go sort this Damus thing out. Let's go to the cemetery and go explore the crypts. Someone is arguing with the ghost. That's the elder. May press, but I don't know who that is. Okay. Darling comes across an ancient and forgotten sarcophagus. A name can be read in the stone tablet next to it. Damus. This must be it. This is one of Alice's children. Okay. Read the stone tablet. What does it say? The words in the tablet read, Damus, son of Alice, skeptical, genius, and macabre, lived a full life and passed away as an elder from death by cowplant. His very last word as he accepted his fate of getting swallowed was sentenced. Oh my god, now we have to find the next offspring. Sentenced. Find Freddy. We know where Freddy is. We found Freddy before. The kids have found Freddy. Freddy's here. That's Freddy. Oh, look at him, he's such a cute sprite.
Chunky Bluffer. Limon Range.
Oh, is that? No, that's Hiroki Murakami. Alice. She was my mother. I remember her face as much as I remember ice in nature. Which is to say not much at all. There is one thing I do remember though, her unconditional love. Okay, now we need to find Anne. Is that why Edith is wandering around? Edith is one of those people we have to find. Always by my side, but now remote and at peace, surrounded by fields and water. An island. Find Anne's gravestone on an island in the river running through the Whispering Glen neighborhood of Ravenwood. We have to actually go places. Okay. Why are you sad? This is Whispering Glen. No, that's Mooney Well. This is Whispering Glen. So, it must be around here then. I don't think there's an island here that we can get to. I think it must be around here. So we go here. Let's go around. The final draft. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I like all these little weird mini quests that you can find. It gives you something to do in the game while you're exploring all these things. So, like, it gives you a reason to interact with people and stuff. Okay, very learned. Nalani Mahi. Okay, this is randomly generated. Jobs. An island. Oh, this is it. Here we go. This is you. Oh, go look at you. You're a gemologist. Then let's go across while we're at it. Why not? More ruins everywhere you go. It's the territory. Actually, I've been to these ruins. What am I talking about? I've been here. Today. So is this the island? This islandish. Is this the island? Yeah. Keep the eyes peeled. Here, island. Here, island. Here, this thing. Okay, how do I get here? Do I have to swim across? Probably. Okay, here. This is how you get across. Why is she buried all the way over here? This is... Okay, what that is done. Okay. Oh, it's a pregnancy mood swing. Okay. Good to know. Careful. And take care at home. Okay. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, interesting. Long ago, during a new moon, a meteorite struck Whispering Glen, filling the sky with a breathtaking display of light and sound. Though no Sims were harmed, the event was witnessed from afar. Centuries later, a gemologist discovered the glowing rock within the crater. Fascinated, he built an imposing castle around it, sealing his discovery within. Legend has it that the gemologist's find was no ordinary rock. Some say it was cursed or used to create remarkable artifacts like the ancestor Moppy's glowing eyes. To this day, the castle stands shrouded in mystery, its secrets kept hidden from the curious eyes of locals. Oh, so is that now a new thing for us to find, like said rock? Okay. So it's somewhere in here. Oh, not there. This way, the other. Somewhere in here, mayhap. Okay. If somebody's already found it too. The frog. I got we have to go all the way through. Some interesting idea I found. Okay. Go say hi. Beloved mother and wife, Anne dedicated her life to the education of children, and she inspired so many. She was the one thing everyone agreed on. Okay. So who now we have to go I know where Edith is. But she angry. Why are we here? Should we find this damn rock? Is it something because it's like a crater and is it hidden in the water and we have to fish for it? I hope not, because that's gonna take forever. I don't see any like little hidden things. I don't know where we are. I've lost ourselves. Okay, why don't we... Oh, God. Freezing to that. Oh, change outfit. It'll be better. Oh God, we're gonna get... Okay, let's go home because we're starving. What? Oh no, we're having a miscarriage. Oh dear. What? Oh, thank you, Jenny Watson. Love your content. Join in next stream with friends. Add me on Discord, Jenny here. Okay. Thanks, Jenny. Heading to sleep. Good night. Okay, night, Tiara. I should probably also head to bed. Oh my God, it's 1 o'clock. I didn't expect to stream this long. Right, I'm gonna check out what happens with this miscarriage business, and then we're probably gonna call it a night for the stream. What the heck? Okay.
Sigafoos.
Okay, so we've prevented that. Okay, I think we're gonna call it quits here for the stream. Thank you very much for following along, but that was heavy. Yeah, I don't know when I'll stream these things again, but we will see. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. But have a great day wherever you are. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me on the stream while I still play.